There were so many memes and Nerdrotic uploaded a clip from the Acolyte episode 3, and I was like, I gotta get in on this. I need to get back on the grind with this one because this is like this people were saying was just crazy. I heard they were like lesbian witches. Wow! Which all in itself doesn't make any sense because this is a sci-fi show. Why are we referencing witches? All right, let's do the damn thing. Let's rip off the Band-Aid.
You look exactly like her.
And you look exactly like a pedophile. Step off. Like I said, I didn't watch episode 2. This Niles Crane hairline.
She wants to kill 4 Jedi.
Thank God for the previously on, because I really don't want to have to go back and watch episode 2. Got little short legs, little bitty bitch. Ain't nothing but 2 logos, and they're the longest logos. The Force itself looks like weed. Kid don't look like Willow Smith, age 9. She also can't act worth no offense. Like, I know she's a kid. I know. But she can't act.
May, how did you know I was here? When I can't find you, I look here.
This is definitely 2 different kids. Yeah, this is 2 different kids. Or they're fraternal twins in real life. These are 2 completely different children. They're trying to pass off as twins.
Let it go, May. Stop. Why do you always have to do things like that?
Things like that. The main actress who plays both twins, she just plays both twins.
You look exactly like her.
And they look exactly identical. And these 2 kids look nothing alike. And one of them is even taller than the other. They just got 2 light-skinned kids and was like, fuck it, they all look the same. Screw it.
How many times have I told you? It is not safe out here.
Sorry, Mother Coral.
Mother Coral.
It isn't fair. I'm old enough to go outside the fortress walls.
The rules are for your safety.
No one can act. Like, just no one can.
Now, come with me.
All right, corn chip head. This is just like a soap opera. Oh, I'm just hiding behind a tree, and that's supposed to mean something. It's just so lame. These 2 dork-ass kids. I'm sorry.
May we have some spice creams?
May we have some spice creams? I guess it's supposed to mean ice cream. Like, just... This is how you know the people behind this shit don't take Star Wars seriously and just think it's a bunch of like just a bunch of gibberish. I don't understand sci-fi. I mean, it's like uki naka words. I just don't mean shit. What's up with this bitch's hair? What the f*** they got going on here? Also, let's look at these spice creams. They look like a packet of condoms. That's what they look like. You want people to think of ice cream, I'm guessing, because you named it Spice Creams. So why the f*** does it look like a prophylactic?
I'm not little anymore. Please, Mother Coral.
Mother Coral, why don't we look the same?
Mama!
My sweet girls must have sweet treats. Don't you think so, Coral?
You Caucasian mutant. You will spoil my bratty children. What is this shit? She's got like roped yarn. Like she matches her shawl. Yes, that's what it was. She had some yarn left over from knitting that goddamn shawl and just put like my shit's gonna be laid. I'm putting it in my hair.
I told you this planet would be safe haven for our coven.
And they call it a coven. Yeah, ice cream we call spice creams, and we call mechanics mechnics. But like if we're gonna reference witches, we gotta make sure we get the word coven right.
You want to say something? Speak your mind, Coral.
I mean, I'm not going to listen to it or validate it, but speak your mind, please.
As our leader, I've always deferred to you when raising the twins, but you're too lenient. A firm hand is required.
Osha is testing her boundaries. It's normal behavior for a child.
I'm just gonna let her run wild and not discipline her at all. I'm not gonna reel them in and teach them that being an asshole is not a good thing. You know, reel in their behavior as a responsible parent would do. Yeah, because you're the white parent, because you're the white stepmom. You think they're acting out, but they're really harnessing their black girl magic. So this show just asks for it at this point. Like, you can't take it seriously at all. They're just asking for it.
All living things are connected by the same thread.
Most of the thread being in my hair.
Woven through all of existence. Some call it a force and claim to use it.
Some call it a force. No, we all call it the force, bitch. Some call it a force. Whatever the white male lingo. Every woman looking gnarly as gruesome, grimy. Why does everybody gotta look rough?
Pay attention. Stop distracting me.
Girls.
That's what happens when you don't discipline. Yeah, that's why she's looking at it like, hey, you gonna do something? Or stepmommy going to have to step in.
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack.
Yeah, just flat out abuse. Kids don't respond to that. They respond to assertiveness and, you capturing their respect. You just knocking them to the ground is kind of dickish, and they're just gonna be like, you know what? You're kind of not a good mommy.
Block me.
Block the lesbian. We will not be lesbians.
What is troubling you, Osha?
I'm named after a workers' union or something.
I don't want to do the Ascension, but that's how we become witches.
They even say the word witches, coven. Yeah, everything else has like a special gloopy gloppy name except for any terminology referring to witches.
I don't know if I want to be a witch. Of course you want that. No, you want that.
Girls,
These two girls do not look the same at all. No matter how much you try to get me to pretend that they do not.
this is your sister. The thread tied you together before you were born.
As a matter of fact, how were you born exactly?
The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us.
Vagina.
Castle Vagina. No, wait, it does look like in the shape of a V, like a castle vaginal. Oh, God.
Because I want to do everything together all the time. But why? Because we're not the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here.
They shan't know about the lesbian tribbage reproduction ceremony. I love how they were like, we're the only children here. And then they looked at each other like, oh, damn. Yeah, like, Godoy, lesbian awkwardness. That looks like a vagina. Look at that. Look at it.
Vagina.
The Vagilites were wearing Crown Royal bags. They're wearing Crown Royal bags. And look, the purple Crown Royal bags. I just wanted to share that. Anyway, let's get back to it. Smell the pussy on your fingers. Send it back out to God. I feel so sorry for people who like Star Wars. Who used to like Star Wars, that is. Oh my God, that's terrible. This grandma you're wearing under your Crown Royal bag.
Tonight we enact a ceremony we have not performed since our exile. We were hunted.
Stop orgasming, you freaks. What the
Forced into hiding. Or because some would consider our power dark.
Dark. Get it? Because I'm dark. Black girl magic. You're either Sith or you're Jedi. I don't understand why the Jedi would exclude you. And I definitely don't understand why the Sith would exclude you. So what you're telling me is that you're in between the Jedi and the Sith. Morally, I guess. Because if it's about the power, who cares? So, you were too dark for the Jedi, but too light for the Sith. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like bullshit.
We were on the brink of extinction. And then we were blessed with a miracle, the gift of life.
Who's just doing that? Bring out the trib babies. They got these kids looking ridiculous.
Power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
Wait a minute. They couldn't even make a chant that sounded good. I'd be fine with this witch if you could not make their chants sound goofy. And also not imply that you can create two twin girls from tribbing. Because that's stupid.
The power of one, the power of two, the power of...
This is so okay. Somebody saw Suspiria and was like, yeah, let's do that. Shoving that into Star Wars where it doesn't belong. Yeah, that'll work. That'll go over well.
Do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy?
I do.
I don't have to be a lesbian, right? On the off chance that I do end up liking dick. That's okay, right? Oh, there's actually there's a song too.
The Jedi!
They've sliced the platform. They will be here any moment.
Okay, why are the Jedi trying to kill us?
Do not move. Do not make a sound.
Put down your weapons. No violence.
Okay. By these ropes on my head, there will be no violence. They got the Jedi looking cheap as fuck. These goddamn curtains they're wearing. I remember when we first moved into our little house back in Chicago, and there were curtains already hanging up in the house. It looked just like...
I am Anastasia, mother of this coven.
I'm Alizé, weave enthusiast.
We mean you and your coven no harm.
And yet here you are.
Nigga, we just showed up. Relax.
We are concerned that you are training children.
There are no children here.
Why the Didn't you tell them to run somewhere? Like anywhere in there? Oh, he looks like something. I was going to say a hairy clip, but you know, I think that might be too horrifying for virgin minds to comprehend. But yeah, that was really dumb. Them not telling the kids to hide somewhere. Like, instead, they just got them like in their robes, and she's like, "Come on, bro. Y'all could have done better than that.
We won't hurt you.
We won't hurt you. We just want to mock you for your terrible Thanos cosplay."
Where is their father?
They have no father.
Why didn't you just lie? Say, yeah, they got a dad. He died. And that's all you need to know. He used to roll up around here, give me the business, and then leave. And then one day he left and never came back, and I assumed he died because he never came back. So, stay out of my business. Like, where's their father? And why would, because I'm assuming that that the Asian dude relayed this information to the other Jedi, the children on this all-female lesbian island. They were conceived by tribbing. They have no father. But, like, how the would you know that, nigga? You just peeked at him from behind a tree.
That marking, it wasn't there this morning.
You're spying on us?
They want to take our children!
What do you mean, our children?
No offense, but it sounds like some commie gobbledygook.
There's only 2 of them, and they belong to the head dice in charge.
The Jedi do not take children.
Hold your tongue or I cut it out for you!
What? Oh, like, you have 2 people with the thickest accents saying back to each other. Why would y'all set them up like that? Why'd you give her a lightsaber? Oh, he's coming there like recruiting this girl, and he's like handing her a lightsaber like it's candy. Like, yeah, you want it, right? You want it, right? You want this dick-shaped object. That's not a good look. Why y'all making the Jedi look creepy? That's creepy. That's not cool. I'm not even like invested in Star Wars like that. But like I said, if I was a Star Wars fan, I'd be really angry right now. But I'm just laughing because it ain't my franchise. Oh yeah, we don't take children. Also, child, do you want a lightsaber? What's up with that?
I think you would make a very good Jedi, Yosha. Would you like to be tested and see if you could become one?
Yes.
Look, I know this is technically like 2 single moms in one type relationship, and it might be healthier to have a male figure in their life, but this ain't the way. And honestly, the kid's making the right choice. Miserable, cold, and lesbian are going to a place where I can at least get a lightsaber. Yeah, I would take the Jedi.
You cannot deny that Jedi have the right to test potential Padawans. With your permission, of course.
I mean, you already out here trying to tempt my children.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, this feels like DCFS being called unjustly. They're secretly like against lesbian couples. They want to take your kids away. You know, who knows? That might actually have been the thought process behind this.
One drop of Jedi blood, and the Republic would destroy us.
We must let them test the girls.
I did not bring the girls into this world so we could lose them to a bunch of deranged monks.
It is
deranged monks, said the woman with crazy eyes, dressed like a deranged monk.
There are only 4 Jedi. Who would miss them?
There's only 4 Jedi. Yeah, only 4 Jedi there. But if you kill any of those 4 Jedi, there's going to be like a horde of other Jedi coming after you. You know that, right? Please tell me you know that. Look, you can't be this goddamn stupid.
I carried them.
Yeah, the person who carries them is the one who gets to say, remember that, bitches. You made, women, we made these rules. We gotta have to abide by them. Whoever carries them gets to bitch and moan the most.
And what happens if the Jedi discover how you created them?
When they discover that you've tribbed them into existence. It's like the Big Bang, right? They tribbed, there was friction, a big bang happened in her uterus, and then, yeah, the kids, they were created.
Death has 2 outcomes.
Where did you come from, you orange? No, that's not fair, because I called the other chick Maz Kanata, whatever. I called her a suffocated orange. I can't use the same insult twice.
A pass or a fail. If they pass, the girls leave. If we want them to stay.
I was wondering, why didn't y'all come up with this plan in the first place? The suffocated orange bitch had to come up with that? Both mothers are completely stupid. Oh yeah, let's just kill these Jedi. And the black chick is like, yeah, let's just let them take the test. Because... They're like, what was your plan then, bitch? What was your plan?
If we pass, they take us away. We never see Mama again.
Honestly, I hate it here, so I don't really care. We don't see Mom again.
I will stop them. No one's taking me. The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
You'd think that both kids would be equally as brainwashed. I don't understand how one thinks they're good and one thinks they're bad. Like, you live in the same commune with these gruesome lesbo bitches.
Right now you want to be a Jedi. But as you grow, what you want, it changes, it shifts. Like the seasons.
Except your sexuality. It has to be LGBTQ or it's nothing.
Nay! You will go first!
The redhead bitch sounds like a harpy to have as a mother, like Jesus.
Hi.
Look out of here, little nigga. Why does my head look like a basketball? Look at the top of his head. That doesn't look like a scalp. It looks like he has ringworm on his head and it's covering his entire scalp. Oh, they got that little Windows tablet.
Tell us what you see.
A mountain.
Correct.
That wasn't a mountain.
Did someone tell you to fail this test?
I said this in the first episode. The Jedi come off like cops, like manipulative cops. Did someone tell you to lie to us? You know, lying to adults, especially adults who are police officers, is bad. This feels like they're making the Jedi come off sketchy, and I don't like it.
I want to be a Jedi.
That was some acting. Okay. I'm not sharing my spice creams with you anymore. Yeah, this isn't old Star Wars. We don't know what this Wookiee is feeling or thinking. The cavernous hole where these women stay.
You lied to me.
That man used his Jedi mind tricks on her.
No, he didn't. I told him I wanted to be a Jedi because I do.
Your destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. You get to make a choice.
It's weird that you're just letting your daughter hang out with people you hate. I mean, that's the reason why you're hiding out here. If I was hiding out from like a secret Nazi organization and my kids was like, well, I kind of want to be with the Nazis, I'm like, no, what the fuck? You insane? Have you heard anything I've been teaching you? But she's just like, oh, you can be whatever you want to be. Black girl magic queen, yes.
Yes, yes.
I'm not saying it's right for her to hate the Jedi or that the Jedi's portrayal is correct. What I'm saying is it's against her character to just be like, yeah, just go with him. It's your destiny. Even who knows if I'll ever be able to immaculately concept with trib power again. This is not emotional because you shouldn't. There was no pushback from you. You were just kind of like, yes, go be free. Live your life, girl, even though you're only 12. Yeah, go live your life, girl, with these people who I think are murderers and terrorists. If you really didn't want them to go, just say you don't want them to go. And then if you realize, okay, well, then she doesn't really want to be here. Like, and me keeping her here would hurt her. But there's like no internal struggle with that. I can already feel what the writers are thinking. Like, she's the free-thinking lesbian black mother, so she has to let her go. The redhead chick, she's acting more in character than this chick is.
I love you, Mama.
I love you. Now go.
Just don't ever bring a dick home, ever. Those nasty heterosexual germs. And for 42 minutes, this is taking too long for me. 10 minutes left, and I'm sure 5 of those minutes are going to be end credits. It's a very practical book with practical pages.
I won't let you leave. You can't go.
Nigga, you're 12. Shut up.
It's not up to you. You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
Are you retarded?
Yeah, see, the redhead warned you about your turdy-ass little kids.
May, let me out. I won't let it happen. May, please!
Yeah, your acting is so I've been crying, but you can't tell because my face don't move.
Help me!
This idiot child. Yeah, you're not moving fast enough. Get in your bag, though. There was no reason for you to leave your bag, honestly.
Hey!
What the f was she even doing down there?
Osha!
Osha! Where'd I come from? Where'd he come from? How did you know this was happening?
Jump over to me!
I'm gonna do a little more than that once I get over there.
Where's Mama? Mama's dead.
Did she kill everybody?
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
These damn dykes had to die! Well, they did say lesbian households have the most domestic violence. That's what happens when there's no testosterone around. People die! They did. How did she kill all these? Because they're not on fire. They didn't die by fire. How did she kill them? Don't tell me that the Jedi killed them all and then they blamed this little girl for this. That's a bitch.
Mama?
You're okay, Osha. You're going to be okay.
I don't like how strong your connection is to this kid you just met. You were already trying to tempt her with that lightsaber. It just, you're weird. I don't like you.
What happened?
They started a fire. It destroyed everything.
You have to go back.
Oh, you can't act, kid. I'm so sorry. Well, I feel like the Jedi are the ones who killed all those people. And then the fire was just like a convenient cover-up. Because that psycho kid couldn't keep her shit together. And then they go, oh, well, see, look, the Jedi are bad people because they kill all these people just to get 2 kids. Like, get the out of here. I feel like that's exactly where it's going to go. Yeah, I probably won't be around to see it. Because I'm not really invested in this shit. I just wanted to see how funny this was.
You're going to be okay, Ocean. You will never feel like this again.
Yeah, I don't like how close you're trying to get to this kid. I just don't like it. You just met this kid. My hair looks just like this tree. And like, wait, you fell. Which is like, that's how a lot of Star Wars villains die, or how you think they die. They just fall into a shaft, like a mine shaft or something, or like take a long fall. Like, yeah, you took a long fall in a cavernous witch coven like place. How the did you get outside? Actually, how are you alive? They just write anything in Star Wars now. Directed by Kongonada. Who the is that? Hang on, let me look that up right quick. South Korean filmmaker, okay. And he directed After Yang, which also had the same black chick, the twins' mom. She was also in that. So this is just like keeping it in-house. He directed something called Columbus. Yeah, so a notable director, but you could never tell from this. Like usual, it's a director for hire. He's going to take the check so he can go off and fund his little indie there, because there's no style or substance in this directing. There's no clear vision. It's just your standard Star Wars gutter slop. So it has no identity. But yeah, we have one of our leads is Asian, so we got to get a half an Asian director. That's all that is. And then they got that Lego head lesbian to run this show. This is probably her reward for staying loyal to Weinstein. This was her reward for being loyal to his ass. To run Star Wars into the ground. I'm probably not gonna watch it past this unless it's like EFAP or something. Maybe, some nerdrotic commentary on this. But yeah, that's about it. I want to see where it goes through them. I want to see if it turns out that the Jedi killed the entire coven just to get these 2 kids, which is just so dumb. Yeah, that was trash. I hated this. It's funny, but it sucks. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being in there with me. Bye.